So before we even get into this video, I'm just going to play this little clip that I got from somebody. And this is an off-duty staff member, by the way, that says what they've said. So I'm going to play this clip now for you. Just listen. And yeah, you'll understand how much of a fucked up server this is.
Yeah, you slit your wrist for attention.
Well, that's just crazy in my opinion, how someone can just come out with that. That is absolutely crazy. But that isn't the only thing we've got on KNG for today. I'm going to try to do a longer video on KNG today. I've had someone reach out to me who's in the staff team, and lots of other people who've also reached out. So we're going to get into this now. Also, the fact that people are coming to my comment section and saying this is all fake, are clearly not there all there. Because if you literally look in my comment section, you'll see that there's several people saying about their experience in KNG. I'm going to put some on the screen now, but from what you can see, look at everyone's experiences with KNG. So you're trying to tell me that this is all fake. If you literally look at the comments, you'll see how many people have had a bad experience with KNG, which is absolutely insane. There's ones that are worse than others. So if you generally think this is fake, give your head a wobble and come back. So, but anyways, let's get into what this staff member had to say about the server.
What I got is I'm an ADM in obviously in game and outside the game as well. I run a team in game and outside the game. Basically, there's a staff member in there called Juice WRLD. Used to be a staff member called Juice WRLD. He crashed out. He banned about 3 people, and the ban reason he put it as the N word. All 3 people put it as the N word, and pretty soon he was perm stripped. A month later, Juice WRLD came back, and he was sitting in a call with all the staff members. And what happened is basically they gave Juice WRLD his perms back on a different account, as on a different alt account. So his perms got given back to him. So basically they've letting the racist staff member back into the team after he done all that bullshit, let him on an alt account, and gave him a master role, as in like high command. Do you know what the master role in KNG is? Basically, he's like a high up staff member. Yeah. They gave him that role, and the main story with Juice WRLD is he used to be a hacker. Basically, he used to log into City, spoof into the city, fuck the city up, and eventually, Auntie made a deal with Juice WRLD saying, if you don't do this, I'll give you this. If you don't do this, I'll make you a staff member. And that's basically what happened at first. And he got given the staff role, done a bit of shit. He got put into PD, he done a bit of shit there. Then obviously done that doors banning people with the N word, and that's it. Basically, that's the first one. And we got another staff member as well. I'll send you screenshots as well. He's the community manager, Zibber. Community manager Zibber is basically he's given out loads of he actually I think this today or yesterday, I'm not sure what day it was. But how it is another staff member is a team called Anti Cultural, and the team basically not anti chaos, and they look around and as they look around the city, DVing cars, make sure there's no chaos going around the city. And there was a new master in there called Keegan, the new master Keegan, and obviously most of the staff, most of the people already in the team didn't like the fact that Keegan was the new MST. They didn't like that at all. And now one of the staff members in there gave his criticism, saying, personally, I don't think Keegan should be the master or the person in this. Obviously, these men didn't, and obviously, after they seen that, Mr. Zibber stripped his roles because he got constructive criticism from another staff member expressing he's just saying, yo, I don't think this guy should be it. I don't think this guy should be in there. I'll send you screenshots now. He was not rude at all. He got stripped for apparently being rude to Zibber. And Zibber is very well known for abusing his terms as well in game and outside the game. As in, a lot of people just suck his dick for no reason, for doing basically bullshit reasons. Basically, how it is Omar owns KNG at the moment. After 6 months of KNG being opened up, the ownership is going to be passed down to Artie, who's the current Artie, and then Artie is going to be the main server. But how it is just these man just don't. How they do it is they just don't want to be criticized. But once they get the power and people express their feelings about not being like this, that, just perm stripping for no reason, like completely no reason. They're very well known for using perms in game as well. When a lower ranked staff member expresses that feeling and try like maybe watching them and see what they're doing, they just get the perm straight away. Like, what you do, just make up a bullshit story about it. Like, if you basically if you watch him like do something bad and you continuously watch him, they just strip your perms. And the thing is, RT, the current obviously person who's running it at the moment, doesn't know about this. Doesn't he's putting higher up stuff in, but those are the screenshots there. But how it starts is the person named Scott. Person named Scott was basically a new person got put into the staff role, and Scott said personally, I don't think he should be the staff. I don't think he should be MST of this, MST of that. And after he says that, 2 minutes later, his perms get stripped. He was not being rude at all. And when Zibba stripped his perms, Zibba did not put any reason of why he got his perm stripped. And then the thing is, the crazy thing is, 2 hours later, they also hardware banned him from the Discord. Sorry, hardware banned him from in game as well.
So yet again, staff of the server coming forward and telling us some absolutely crazy information yet again. So as it seems, Zibber just perm abuses, the staff are just, and they allow cheaters in to do whatever they want. So if a cheater comes in and does an exploit, they'll basically be mates with them and give them all the roles they want. So it just seems like this server's not going to go far at all after bringing all this information out. I've also got the screenshot of where this guy banned everyone for the N-word. The guy that got put on staff after he got banned for banning everyone for the N-word. I've actually got a screenshot of that, so I'm going to put that on screen now of him banning everyone for the N-word. And after that, they allowed him to go back on and be staff and have one of the highest roles in the server, which is crazy to think. So someone's been in the server spamming the hard R, banning people for the hard R, and they're just giving him a higher up rank. So how does that work at all? It's just unfair on everyone else. So moving on from the stuff with the staff and all that stuff, I had someone else message me saying, the fraud case can be 100% confirmed by me. I have screenshot evidence. I tried to pay for VIP on the server and had to pay straight to their bank. And being new to fivem, thought nothing of it until I got a message from our bank's fraud team, an hour and a half phone call with them trying to get more details about this William. I'll put the screenshot on the screen here of what his bank messaged him. But yeah, this is actually getting pretty interesting now, because now I've had a few people say about this card stuff. I didn't think it was true, whatnot. But now someone's coming forward showing me proof that they're fraud. That his bank's fraud team has messaged him about a payment to this guy William, which is who they pay all the money to on the server. I don't even know what to say on this, because this is crazy. Fraud team messaging because of a payment. So they're obviously doing something dodgy if he's been contacted by the fraud team for basically an investigation on a payment that's been sent to William, which is one of the owners of KNG. So there's something dodgy going on, and we need to get to the bottom of this. I've also had someone else reach out to me, and this is what they said. I used to be staff on KNG. Everything you have said has been nothing but accurate. They are complete frauds, from the owners to the staff members. Tax evasion. They do everything in their power, from being sent money directly to their owner, to getting it sent to random shops in central London, to purely avoid having to be taxed on any money. They also said KNG copy. KNG is a copy of a well-known Brazilian server. KNG is bringing in over £65,000 monthly, which is sent to the Brazilians. Everything in that server is funded by the Brazilians. And then they were subject to bullying. I had a friend in the server who was denied staff because he had a lisp. After I encouraged him to get onto staff, as I said it would be fun, he went for an interview and was denied because he was Scottish and had lisp. He was laughed at non-stop, harassed by the recruitment team on KNG. Being staff on KNG, you would never have a day off while being staff on KNG. You'd be slaved, and they took everything way too serious. For example, if you're offline for more than 6 hours without reason, you would be removed. They slaved every single person on the staff team and left people with non-stop stress, and made people leave fivem for good and never return because of the KNG experience. And KNG still say the server is friendly, a community server, no toxicity, no nothing. But you can clearly see what is going on within the KNG staff team, what's going on within the KNG server. There's something else I've been sent. I used to be staff on KNG. They used to be very disrespectful and used to make fun of people with disabilities. And one of the admins would tell him to die. Also, they would let 10-year-olds be staff. All staff were shouted at every time we had a meeting because they weren't making enough. Why should staff be shouted at for not making enough? It's not their job to be making KNG and the whole group of these lot money. It's not their job to be making the money. At the end of the day, if they want to be staff, fair enough. They get their in-game perms, do whatever they want. But having a go at someone for not making enough money for them is crazy. Considering they get a 2% commission per sale. So just imagine this. Imagine making a £2,000 sale and getting a 2% commission. Yeah, I don't understand how it's up to the staff to make their money. At the end of the day, staff aren't there to make the server money. They're there to help players out and all this sort of stuff. But either way, they don't even help players out anyway. They just literally go in game, abuse perms, and get away with everything either way. But still, they shouldn't be there to make the owners money. So I've had someone else reach out saying, hi, an admin called Rags, his real name is Charlie. He grew me into KNG and used it as a way to lure younger ages into his DMs. I think it's sickening. Blur my name out so he won't know it's me. But he docked me and threatened to ban me if I don't talk to him. This isn't the first occasion an admin has tried to flirt with me as I am of a young age, under consensual age. Another admin that goes under Gambling Man, he has been banned before for dark RP for having sex in RP. He RPs his way into have sexual acts with younger players like me, but I decided to leave the server once this happened. But he'd done it too many times before he got caught. What the hell is wrong with this server? Honestly, what the heck? This actually needs to be fully shut down for good. I get they've had a CFX warning and been shut down for however many days, but this server needs to be permanently shut down. How are they getting away with this sort of stuff? This is getting to the point where they're literally trying to go for minors. Like, I've had so many people message me saying, oh, I'm 15 and KNG have done this to me and they've done that. Like, this is getting bad now. Like, I feel like something needs to be done about this now, because it's not just a point of exposing KNG anymore. Just look at what they're doing, man. Like, I don't understand. It's honestly sickening what I'm actually getting DMs of. It's crazy to say, but it's sickening. Like, how many more people are going to reach out and tell me bad things on KNG? Like, this is actually crazy. I've had, since I dropped the first video, I've had 500 plus people join my Discord. I've had about 200 people message me of bad stories about KNG and what the staff team have done and what players have done and everything. Like, and everyone's trying to say this is fake. None of this is fake. Everything that I'm saying, I've been given off people and they've got evidence with it. It's not as if like they haven't got evidence. I've got evidence on every little thing that they have said. So before you come here, start commenting, before you start doing all this, actually know, stop sticking up for KNG and actually listen to the truth for once, because I know KNG, you know the truth hurts. This is also another DM I've been sent. To make a fact, I'm one of the first people to play. My ID is, yep, I'm not going to say the ID. And because I didn't pay Orchard, because the female that got bullied was in my gang, so she tried to make me pay her, and I didn't, so she went around saying that I was a perv, and I got banned ever since. And I get charged money when I'm not even playing the server. It's honestly unbelievable. My account got a withdrawal of £110, and the only thing my card was in was the KNG store. I was going through a tough time at the point. I lost everything that I had. This is proving more to the point of KNG are literally taking people's money as well. I don't know what they've got set up or whatnot. I don't know if they've got stuff set up on the site, so they're not telling people it's a subscription, but it is. I don't know. But I've had more. This is more than one person that has said this now. I've had about 10 people say this to me now, that KNG are taking money out of their bank without their permission. I don't know how they're doing this. I don't know how they're going about this, but this is actually getting crazier and crazier and crazier. I want to expose this server for everything. I want them fucking gone. I want this server gone for good, because they can't keep doing this sort of shit. While making this video, I've just had a massive message sent to me. So, I want to message you as I've seen the KNG videos. The server was created in December and I was hired before launch day. I was the cause leader and senior admin before all the weird roles got added, and management roles, etc. I was basically the highest I could go in the admin chain. One thing from my experience was something changed. They give this guy called Andy manager and he put people under the bus. A guy lost his friend and he forced him out to get PD commissioner. And then when he got manager, wow, he was horrible as fuck. Giving himself free shit, talking to the community members like shit. Anyone who was a threat to him, he got rid of. I was in hospital for a little while back then, and he got rid of me and made out I was a bad admin. Owners fell for his bullshit and sided with him. One thing I will say is you're judged from the moment you walk in. We were told to push people into gangs or jobs, promote VIP packages. Anyone who doesn't would lose staff privilege. In a meeting with only the highest people in charge, Andy and Artie and Rafts forced a situation to get rid of a transgender because they didn't like he/she. They took the piss out of this individual called Sophie and got rid. I also seen people get banned just so they had to buy the unban. I recently tried to go back to see if I could go undercover as an admin. Again, it failed, but I still wanted to share this with you. Purple also back in December on a different Discord account before server launch sent scam messages to people. When people called him out, he came on a new Discord and bear in mind, was hacked, knew about the situation very well. He was also known as Raf's Baby Purple, so I know he has a huge part to play on whatever scam that server is. Back in December, it never had any staff requirements or background checks as well. Let's just say someone on a register was in the staff team. Bear in mind the age range of this server. They did eventually remove him, but it's still sickening. I hope this info is something helpful. Also, proof so you know I'm not bullshitting, and sent me a proof of when he was staff. I don't know how much longer this can even go on for, because this is truly just ridiculous. They've literally had someone that was on the register on the staff team, that's bad. Like, why would you allow someone that's on the register to be on your staff team? That is crazy. Especially with the kids in the server and what I've heard about this server so far. It's all adding up. It's all coming together now. This is crazy work. You think that's all I've got on KNG? You thought I'll stop in there? There's no stopping here, right? So I've got more screenshots of people sending money to their bank account. I've also got a screenshot here. I'm sorry to hear that you've been a victim of crime. Thank you for taking your time to report to Action Fraud. Your report has been sent to the National Fraud Intelligence. So there's one person who's reported this to, obviously, the National Fraud Intelligence for them, what they're doing. I've also got proof here of them not even being a registered company in the UK, and you need to be a registered company to be taking payments like that. They're taking payments through bank transfer for a personal account. It's not even a business account. If it was a business account and they're a registered business, then you know what I mean? But they're not a registered business. I've also got more proof here of them sending the owner's bank account to people to pay for more payments. And on this one, I think it's a different address on this one. And the guy said, basic rundown. By the way, I'm the person who started speaking out about the bank transfer, fraud, tax evasion, etc. I'm glad it caught traction. Basically, so they run money via their personal bank accounts to evade tax evade. They're not a registered company in the UK, nor are they registered, nor are they copyright protected. They're using copyrighted things in the city and they're promoting sexual content. And Santa Group's owners have been in trouble with the police before after speaking to them, international police and fraud teams. So this is crazy. They're literally been done by the police before, international police and fraud teams, and they're still doing this. How were they getting away with it still? I just don't get it. But yeah, I think that's all that's going to be said on part 3 of this series of exposing KNG. Like I say, if anyone else has got any sort of information on this server, if they want to join a VC, speak to me. All your voices will be altered so they don't know who you are. I just need anyone with more information to come forward about this horrible, awful server. Yeah, I think this is the end for KNG. I don't think there's no coming back from this now. But anyways, like I say, if anyone's got any information, anyone wants to speak to me about any sort of stuff about the server, then you know where my DMs are, you know where my Discord server is, link in the description. Message me, ask to come in a call, ask to message me, anything. If you've got any information on this server, send it over. This needs to be fully exposed. I've exposed it enough, but I want to keep going on this shit. I don't care about the clout. People are saying I'm doing it for clout. No, I'm not doing this for clout. If I wanted to do this for clout, I'd be doing it on TikTok. Let's be quite honest with you. Because we all know TikTok's a bigger platform than YouTube when it comes to people exposing stuff. But, right. Less of that anyways. But, just before we end the video, I just want to give a little cheeky plug to LDM Roleplay. You might ask what LDM Roleplay is. It's a really good fivem server, one of the top UK servers. It has a realistic economy, a whitelisted civilian RP. It has a really good criminal underworld, custom vehicles and properties, advanced player-owned businesses, dynamic and engaging events, so like community races, to intense police chases. They host weekly events to keep RP fresh and exciting. active and professional staff team, unlike KNG, and it's new player friendly. So if you're wanting to join this server, I'll leave a link to LDM Roleplay in the description. If you're looking for a new server, make sure to join up LDM Roleplay. They are very new player friendly and they are happy to show everyone around this city when you join. Make sure to join, LDN link in the description. But yeah, anyways, let's carry on. Like I say, anyone got any more information, let me know. But I'm going to end this on that. But yeah, fuck KNG.